Hello and welcome to another lecture on Military Standard System for Acceptance Sampling. This is one of the standard sampling plan which we have to study while understanding the concept of acceptance sampling. Agenda for today's lecture is the purpose and scope of MIL, that is Military Standard System. Then what is its history and background? What are the inspection levels in military standard? Then we will talk about MIL tables. Then steps to use MIL tables. Then we will see the example case. Then we will see the criteria for shifting to tightened inspection. And we will see criteria for shifting normal to reduced inspection. Going further, purpose and scope. So the military standard table, which is coded as MIL-STD-105E, is the standard sampling methodology that has been established for the acceptance or rejection of lot based on the evaluation of item attributes. So, based on one or more samples taken from a batch, the batch or the lot is either accepted or rejected. So it provides the protection to the producer for rejection of good lots. As we know, there are two types of risk. One is producer's risk, which involves the chances of rejection of good lots, and there is consumer risk, which involves the chances of acceptance of bad lots. So for this particular military standard, it provides you the maximum producer protection, unlike Dodge-Romic system, which provides you the maximum consumer protection. In military standard, there is no concept of minimum total inspection, so there is no 100% inspection of rejected lots, which was there in Dodge-Romic system. You can go through the lecture of Dodge-Romic system. The link is in description. Now, history and background of military standard tables. So MIL-STD-105E standard includes the specification of sample sizes, acceptance number and rejection number. There are rules for switching between the levels of inspection, which we will see on the next slide. So normal inspection, tightened inspection, which is based on the result of recent sample. So it is the progressively updating and self-correcting plan. That is one of the USP of using military standard plans, because based on the samples which are already inspected and whatever the results are there from the inspected sample, we can have the auto-corrected plan, okay, in real time. So in the plan which you have selected, let's say at an instant, after some samples, if you find it not fit for your use, you can update the plan. That is the provision which is provided under the framework of military standard system. So United States adopted a plan which is known as MIL-STD-105E, and the international designation for this plan is ABC-STD-105, and it is also called as ISO 2859. On the right, you can see this is the plan intended for maximum producer protection. Coming to inspection level. So it indicates the relative amount of inspection performed. So there are three levels of inspection, as you can see in the table, and all the levels provides the same level of protection to the supplier when he is submitting the material within AQL, but it provides the different level of protection to the customer. So inspection level determines the relationship between the lot size and sample size code letter. So just go through the inspection level. So inspection level 1 means it is half of the normal. As I said, it is the relative. Then second means normal, and third means twice the normal. I will just show you the glimpse of MIL tables. So these are MIL tables. The link of the table and the link to download the table is provided in description. So you can see this is the table K, where there are 3 levels of inspection, and this table provides you the relationship between the levels of inspection with these are the sample size code letters. So you can see A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K. So these are the sample size code letters, and table K provides you the relationship with sample sizes as per the inspection level. Coming back to the slide, MIL tables. So in all there are 10 tables available. So first table we have already seen, the table K, which is for sample size code letters. Then 3 tables are for single sampling plan and 3 types of inspection, that is normal inspection, tightened inspection and reduced inspection. Then 3 tables are for double sampling with 3 inspection criteria, and finally 3 tables are for average outgoing quality level, again for 3 types of inspection. So you can see in the table we have single sampling table for normal, then for tightened, then for reduce. Then we have double sampling, normal, tightened, reduced. Then we have for AOQL, normal, tighten and reduce. So in this way we can use an appropriate table as per our requirement, and we can again select an appropriate sampling plan which fits best to our requirement. What are the steps to use? So first of all we have to decide the average quality level, that is AQL. Then we will decide the inspection level 1, 2 or 3, where 1 is half, 2 is normal and 3 is twice. Then we have to determine the lot size. Then from table K we will find the sample size code letter. Then we will decide the type of sampling inspection, whether normal, reduce or tighten. And by noting down all the requirements, we can go to particular table and we can select the sampling plan from the proper table. Now we will take one example case, that is in acceptance sampling under MIL standard, single sampling plan is to be used with inspection level 2, an AQL of 4% and lot size 2500. Determine the plans for normal, tightened and reduced inspection. So what are these 3 types of inspection? Normal inspection we all know, that is we have one sample size and acceptance number. Now if we go with tightened inspection, for the same sample size we reduce the levels of acceptance and rejection. So you will always find that in tightened inspection plan, for the same sample size the acceptance and rejection number are less as compared to the normal inspection. The third inspection is reduced inspection, where we intend the same results by choosing the lesser sample size as compared to normal and tightened. So these are the MIL plans, and the 3 options which are normal, tightened and reduce. The USP of this plan is by monitoring the results of ongoing sampling inspection, you can update your plan by shifting to normal to tighten, tighten to reduce accordingly. So for this particular requirements, we have to refer the MIL tables, and as you know these are the MIL tables. So first of all we have to go with table K to determine the sample size code letter for our requirement. So what is the requirement? Again I will reiterate. The requirement is inspection level 2 and lot size 2500. So in table K you can see On the left side there are lot sizes. So 2500 lies between 1201 to 3200. So for this row at inspection level 2 we get the sample size code letter, that is K. You can see here. So sample size code letter for our case, it is K. Now with corresponding this sample size code letter, we have to use the tables of normal, tightened and reduced inspection, and we have to obtain the sampling plans. We will see how. So going with normal inspection, we will go to the table of normal inspection, that is table A. I will slightly zoom it. Okay, yes. So this is the table L for normal inspection. Now you can see on the left side there are sample size code letter. In our case it is K. So for K, and we have AQL level of 4%. So we have to see the column of 4%. So for sample size code letter K and AQL 4%, our sampling plan is, you can see here, sample size is 125 and acceptance number is 10 and rejection number is 11. So we get the sampling plan for normal inspection as 125, 10 and 11, where 125 is sample size, 10 is acceptance number and 11 is rejection number. Similarly for tightened inspection, we have the another table, table M, which is for tightened inspection. Again on the left side there are sample size code letter. In our case it is K. So for the same sample size we get from this table also 125, but here for 4% AQL our acceptance and rejection number are changed now. They have become 8 and 9. So for tightened inspection for the same sample size we get the acceptance number 8 and rejection number 9. So this is our sampling plan under tightened inspection. Third is the reduced inspection, which is table N. Again for code letter K, we get the sample size as 50, and for 4% we get acceptance number 5 and rejection number 8. So in this way you can obtain the appropriate sampling plan as per your style of sampling inspection, whether it is normal, tightened or reduced. You can select the sampling plan. Now the USP of MIL table is, what if we select a normal inspection and during the inspection of some samples we find out that this is not fit for our purpose, then you can shift to another level, that is tightened inspection or reduced inspection. So for shifting the types of inspection there are some rules and criteria. So here we are looking at criteria for shifting to tightened inspection, where and when you are allowed to shift to tightened inspection. So in first lot normal inspection is compulsory. Now normal inspection will accept all the lot that are slightly worse than AQL. So rules for shifting to tighten is, if out of 5 consecutive lots 2 are rejected under normal, then you can shift to tighten, which has less probability of acceptance. As we know, for the same sample size the acceptance number and rejection number under the tightened inspection is less as compared to the normal inspection. So if out of 5 consecutive lot 2 are rejected, then you can shift to tighten. If 5 consecutive lots are accepted under tighten, then you can shift back to normal. So these are the two rules by which you can do the shifting from normal to tighten and tighten to normal. Similarly, criteria for shifting normal to reduced. So when 10 consecutive lots are accepted under normal, you can shift to reduce. When the total defects in preceding 10 sample are less than or equal to C, this is one more rule where you can shift to reduced. That if the total defects in preceding 10 sample. Last 10 samples, if you find the total defects are less than or equal to C, you can shift to reduce, because this is the indicator that you are doing over inspection, your sample size is more than required. So shifting to reduce will save your cost of inspection. Then reduced inspection is desirable by responsible authority. Why? We know the cost of inspection is high, so the responsible authority is always happy by getting the same results with lesser sample size. And supplier has recently established a control over the quality as per the reduced inspection. So if the supplier has controlled the quality at his own level as per the reduced inspection, then it is always economical to go with reduced inspection, which is very much evident in this particular example case, that for my all requirements, reduced inspection is giving me the results by inspecting only 50 articles, that is sample size is only 50, as compared to normal and Titan, which was 125, which is more than double, almost 2.25%, 2.25x than reduced inspection. So it is always to go with reduced inspection if your condition permits so. So I hope you understand the military standard system for acceptance sampling. That's all from my side. Thank you.